need a strap. Yeah, that's the main prop that you'll need today. I think you can have a block if you have a block close by. That would be useful. But everything else is you working through your own balance and strength. So if you sit in a way that is comfortable for you to sit, and then align the back of your skull with sacrum, let your arms rest onto your thighs. Give yourself a moment or two to notice how you feel and to set your intent for your practice today. Through your practice, you can make your intent one of connecting your breath with your heart, feeling the energy that moves around your heart, and then allowing the energy to move through the whole of your body. Right now, feel the breath as it enters your body. So you breathe in through the nose. And holding the breath, holding on to the breath and allowing the breath to penetrate into cell tissues. Relax your sternum and then exhale. You're grounding down into your sit bone. Breathe and lengthen ribs away from waist. Keeping chest lifted, but as you breathe out, let your shoulders soften away from your ears. At the end of the exhale, pull your belly in. Relax your belly and then breathe. Breathe into back ribs. And exhale, exhaling completely. Pranayama today is inhale for 10, hold the breath for 10, and exhaling for 10. Doing 2 rounds on each side. We'll do this in knee power. So you straighten your right leg, bring your left foot over the right, and then if you can, bring your right foot towards your left hip, sit bones. Try not to sit onto the heel, to move the heel out towards the side. You can bring your knees close towards each other. You ease forward, and then move your left thigh and knee back. Then you're activating your feet, the toes are spreading. Fold the first 2 fingers down of your right hand and use your thumb to block right nostril. Inhale through the left nostril for 10. Block both nostrils and hold the breath for 10. Exhale through your right nostril for 10. Exhale, still empty, then breathe through right nostril for 10. Block both nostrils, hold for 10. Exhale through your left nostril for 10. And then release, let your arms relax by your side, and then breathe in deeply. As you breathe, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And hold the breath. As you hold, feel the energy of the breath as it moves around your body. Bring your hands forward for forward bend, and then exhale. Exhale completely. Uddiyana, chin tucks into chest, pull belly in. Pull it in, pull it up. Spreading ribs, spread diaphragm, and keep feeling you're hollowing your belly out. Inhale, release, push the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way on up. Change the cross of legs. Fold the first two fingers down of your left hand. Use your ring finger to block right nostril. Breathe through your left nostril for 10. Block both nostrils and hold for 10. Exhale, right nostril for 10. Breathe through right nostril for 10. Block both nostrils, hold for 10. Exhale through the left nostril for 10. And release, hands by hips. And then breathe in. Inhale for 10. Hold the breath. Keep the spine long, keep feet active. Bring your hands forward and then exhale. Exhale completely. Chin tucks into chest. Pull belly in. Pull it up. Spread ribs. Spread diaphragm. Keep feeling as if you're hollowing your belly out. And inhale, release, pushing the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way on up. Your next pose is in half lotus. So bring your left foot over your right thigh by your hip crease. You'll want to use the strap. The strap will be around your left ankle by your hip. Your left hand is coming around the back. It's either on the floor lined up with sacrum, or if you're going further, bring the hand around, either slide it into waistband, or some of you will be able to take hold of the foot, or you can use a strap. Press down into your sit bone. As you breathe, bring your right arm across your left thigh. On exhale, twist to the left. Try to align the back of your skull with your tailbone, and then breathe in, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And as you exhale, you're twisting towards the left. So maintain the length. Try not to collapse into the ribs. You don't want them to collapse down. You don't want to crunch the ribs. As you breathe, feel your side ribs as they open up. And as you exhale, you're twisting towards the left, but focus on lengthening up. As you breathe, lift sternum. And as you exhale, you're twisting towards the left. One more like this. Press down into your sit bone. And as you breathe in, lengthen lower ribs, lengthen mid ribs, lengthen up ribs. Keep inhaling. On exhale, you're twisting to left. And inhale, release. Your next pose is classical spinal twist. So if you're just ease your left foot over and then flatten your left foot to the floor. You're wanting to use the strap will be strap will be around your left foot, and the foot will come. Your left hand is coming around, it's hugging your left thigh. Right hand is coming around, hugging your left thigh to chest, and your left arm is reaching around the back. So if you're using the strap, your hand is either on the floor or grabbing hold of the strap. Press down into left sit bone, breathe and lengthen out of left side. On the exhale, you twist to the left. Keep pressing your left foot to floor. Both feet are active. As you breathe in, feel the moving belly away from your left thigh. And as you exhale, twist to the left. On the next breath, as you breathe, lift sternum. Keep inhaling as you lift your collarbones. And as you exhale, you're twisting to left. One more breath like this, deep breath. On exhale, twist to left. And inhale, release. Change across the legs. So you're coming into half lotus. I almost went into knee palm. Half lotus with your right foot over your left. You're using the strap. The strap is around your right ankle. Bring your right arm around the back. It's either lined up with sacrum, or if you can go further, bring it around towards your left hip, or some of you will be able to take hold of your foot. Pressing down into your sit bones, breathe in, reach your left arm up. On exhale, your left arm is across against your right thigh. Now feel this right from your pelvic bone. Press down into sit bone, and then breathe in, lift belly away from pelvis. On exhale, twist to the right. As you breathe, lengthen your side ribs up. On exhale, you're twisting to right. Breathe to sternum, lift chest, and continue to breathe as you lift your collarbones. Press your sit bones to the floor on exhale as you twist to the right. Now breathe to the back of your heart and energize your heart with this breath. And as you exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, release, and then ease on back. Coming into classical spinal twist with your right foot over your left. Right foot is flat to the floor. Your left arm is coming around and it's hugging your right thigh towards the chest, and your right arm is either lined up with your sit bones or sacrum, or you can bring the hand around towards your left thigh, left hip, or into clothing. As you breathe, lengthen out of your right side. On exhale, press your right foot to the floor as you twist towards the right. As you breathe, lift sternum. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from your ear. As you breathe, feel the moving belly away from your right thigh. On exhale, push the floor away with your right foot as you twist to the right. Now ground down into your sit bone. As you breathe, lengthen out and up. Lower ribs lengthens up, mid ribs and upper ribs. On exhale, you're twisting to right. Inhale, release. Unwind your legs, coming down into your abdominal poses. Starting today with elbow to knee. So lie down on your back for the start of your abdominals. You're lying down onto your back, your hands are clasped behind your head and neck, If your back is tweaking, the soles of your feet are onto the floor. Your pose is your lower back presses the floor. Breathe in, you lift your head, shoulder blades up. You hold the breath. On exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows to your left knee and bellies in. If you can go further, lift right foot up. And if you can go further, lengthen your right leg away from you. Inhale to center and exhale, lower head and shoulders down. Otherwise, lift your feet up off the floor. The knees are bent, the knees are aligned with hips. Heels are just below the knees and toes are flexed to shins. Everyone, press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up, and your elbows are reaching towards your left side. Reach your right leg forward, spread the toes. Keep moving thigh bone away from hip bone. Now pull belly in. Inhale, head to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, your elbows are to the right, and you're reaching your left leg forward. Spread the toes. Feel the moving your thigh bone away from hip bone. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, reach your elbows to the left, and reach your right leg forward. Spread the toes. Lengthen your little toe forward as you spread the toe away from second toe. Pull belly in. Inhale, coming back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to the right, and you're reaching your left leg forward. Spread the toes. Lengthen your big toe away from the ball of your foot. Relax your left hip. Reach your left thigh forward. Reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press the top rim of the sacrum to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, and reach your elbows to your left knee, and reach your right leg forward. Lift the shoulder blades up off the floor. Send your right thigh forward away from hip. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, and elbows to your right knee, and straighten left leg. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbone up. Lengthen your left leg forward away from waist. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. And exhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to floor and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. Roll to your right side. Bring your left hand to the floor by chest. Breathe in. On exhale, push the floor away as you come all the way up. And come onto knees. So your next pose is dolphin. You'll be in dolphin for a few breaths. So if you want to clasp your hands, then clasp your hands. If you feel a lot of stress into the shoulders, then come down, then come up again when you feel ready for this pose. The hands are onto your biceps to measure your distance. Reach your elbows forward, spread the fingers. Your middle finger is reaching forward. Check your elbow is aligned with the shoulders slightly or slightly narrower than the shoulders. Your forearms are parallel unless your hands are clasped. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders, and relax your upper back. Now breathe into upper back. Lift and spread the upper back, curl toes under. Exhale, lift knees off the floor, and then move your chest back to thighs and knees. As you inhale, breathe the sternum. On exhale, lengthen your top ribs away from shoulders. Breathe to the back of your heart. Broaden your upper back with breath. And as you exhale, lengthen back. Reach your sit bones back. On the next breath, as you breathe, feel for moving belly away from pelvis.
On exhale, reach your heels towards the floor. If you can, walk your feet in a couple of inches. And then breathe in. Breathe to lower back, spreading ribs, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. On exhale, reach back, heels to floor. You're moving your chest to thighs. If you can, walk your feet in a couple of inches. And then as you breathe, breathe to sternum, filling your heart with breath. On exhale, reach your sit bones back. Feel as if your inner ankles are squeezing towards each other. One more breath. Breathe in. Breathe to back of heart. Feel your back ribs opening with the breath. On exhale, reach back. Reach your heels to the floor. Inhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way on down. And then lie down on your backs. Your next pose is frog lifting through. Another abdominal pose. So in your frog lifting through, you can move to the wall, especially if your back is tweaky, and have your feet up against the wall. Your knees are bent. They are at a right angle. The heels and knees are aligned. So you can do the pose in this way if your back is tweaking. So lie down. Clasp your hands behind your head and neck. Lift your feet above the floor. Move the knees out towards the side. Heels are reaching away from your toes and flex. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Now send the thighs and knees out towards the side. Flex toes to shins. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, but keep head and shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Send your thighs and knees out towards the side. Flex the toes towards the shins. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis and lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Curl pubic bone to navel. Send your thighs and knees out towards the side. Reach your elbows up as you lift your chest. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, but this time on the same breath, lift your head, lift your chest, and reach your elbows straight up. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Curl pubic bone to navel. Lengthen thighs and knees out towards the side. Reach your heels away from you and pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis and lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Send your thighs and knees out. Reach your heels away from you. Reach your elbows up towards the sky. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, but this time lift your head, lift your chest, and reach your elbows up. Reach them up, reach them back. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Curl pubic bone to navel. Send your thighs and knees out towards the side. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Use your hands to draw your knees together and place the soles of your feet onto the floor. Your next pose today is bridge. So move your heels back towards your sit bones and line up heels with sit bones or they are hip distance apart. Relax your arms down by your side and relax your shoulders away from your ears. You press your feet to the floor, press your lower back down, and then breathe in. Glide your side ribs away from hips as you move your chest towards your chin. On exhale, tilt pelvis and lift your pelvis up away from the floor. As you breathe in, move your belly away from pelvis Your diaphragm is lifting, your chest is moving to chin. Keep moving chest to chin, but as you exhale, lift up, push the floor away as you lift. As you breathe, you're lengthening the lowest ribs away from your sacrum. On exhale, as you push the floor away, feel for lengthening your ankles away from heels. Try not to allow your knees to flare out towards the side. So keep your thighs parallel and feel the energy as if you're squeezing thighs towards each other. This helps to open your back a little bit more. Keep the neck relaxed and then breathe. Breathe in deeply. Breathe to sternum, filling heart with breath. On exhale, push the floor away as you lift up. Feel the insides of your feet and ankles as they are working to lift up. 2 more breaths, deep breath. Feel this into side ribs. You're lengthening side ribs away from hips. On exhale, you're lifting up, pushing the floor away. Now breathe into back of your heart. Feel this right between your shoulder blades. And as you exhale, tilt pelvis, lower your upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower your mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis to lower all the way on down towards the floor, keeping the tilt. Hands are clasped behind your head and neck. Your neck poses straddle, lifting through. So as you press your lower back to floor, lift your feet above the floor and lengthen your legs out and up towards the sky. And then straddle the legs out towards the side. If you don't want to do straddle, you can do abs. You can place the block between your ankles and lengthen your legs up, squeezing the block. That's an alternative to the pose that we're doing. Or you can do from lifting through again, feet up against the wall or feet onto the floor. Straddle lifting through, legs are reaching out to the side, reach out, spread the toes. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Now lift up, reach your elbows up, hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up, and then send your thighs, knees out towards the side. Feel the inner thighs as you lengthen thighs to the side, pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, but keep head, shoulder blades up, hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up, curl pubic bone to navel. Lengthen your legs out, reach out, spread the toes. As you move your legs out towards the side, pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up, and then send your legs out. Feel for unlocking the hips as you lengthen legs to the side. Reach your elbows up towards the sky and pull belly in. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lower pelvis, and lift your head, lift your chest, reach your elbows up. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Send your thighs out towards the side. Feel for unlocking the hips. Curl pubic bone to navel. As you lengthen legs to the side, pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis and lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Lengthen your legs out to the side. Lift your head, reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower your head, lower the shoulders to the floor. Release your hands, bring hands at the side of your thighs and knees, and draw your legs together. Place the soles of your feet onto the floor. Roll to your right side. Keep the neck relaxed. Left hand is to the floor. Push the floor away. If you come all the way on up. From here, coming all the way up to stand. So you're standing on your mat, sideways onto your mat. You'll clasp your hands behind your back. Press your feet to floor, breathe in, lift belly, diaphragm, lift chest. On exhale, you're folding forward. As you breathe in, lengthen side ribs away from hips. And as you exhale, as you fold forward, lift your arms up and reach your arms over the shoulders away from your ears. As you breathe, keep moving belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, you're taking it a little deeper. From here, release your hands. Plank stretch. Bring your right hand takes hold of your right ankle. Left hand comes around, it takes hold of your right ankle. From here, press your left foot to floor. As you breathe, glide your ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, you're bringing your forehead towards your right ankle. Bend your left elbow. Now breathe. As you breathe, glide your ribs away from right hip. On exhale, you're folding a little deeper. As you inhale, lengthen belly away from pelvis. On exhale, you're taking it a little deeper. Keep the back of the neck long and relax. One more like this, deep breath. And on exhale, you come in deeper. Inhale, release. Walk your hands to center and then walk your hands all the way around towards your left ankle. Left hand takes hold of left ankle. Right hand reaches around and takes hold of the right ankle. Right foot presses to floor. Breathe in and glide ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, you're folding, you're bringing your forehead towards your left ankle. Right elbow bends towards the floor. As you breathe into lower back as you're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. On exhale, taking it a little deeper. Keep the neck relaxed. As you breathe, feel for moving belly away from pelvis. On exhale, you're taking it a little deeper. Inhale, release. Walk your hands back to center. Clasp your hands behind your head and neck for neck traction. Your forearms are tucking onto jawbone. Press your feet to floor. Breathe in, lift your belly away from pelvis. And on exhale, you're folding forward. Your elbows are reaching to floor. Breathe to lower back as you're lengthening lower ribs away from waist. On exhale, you're taking it a little deeper. If your hamstrings are tight, bend the knees slightly, or otherwise straighten the legs and lift kneecaps. Last one in this, deep breath. And on exhale, you fold. Inhale, release, hands to the floor, and then ease your feet in slightly. Then bring hands onto shins, breathe in. On exhale, push against your thick thighs or shins as you come all the way on up. Heel toe, feet together. And then turn. Coming into your salutations. If your knees are tweaky, then pad the knees, blanket, towel, or mat. And stand at the front of your mat. Either stand with your feet together or bring your feet a little bit further apart if the back is tweaky, about hip distance. As you exhale, hands together by chest. Press your feet to floor. Inhale, reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in, step your left leg back. Bend your left knee, place your left knee to the floor. Push the floor away. You're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reach back to heels, bend the knees. Exhale, lower down, keep the elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale. Move your chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. Exhale, press back downwards facing dog. Lunge, inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands. Right knee is to the floor. Right knee to the floor, push the floor away, you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down, step forward for forward bend. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. As you breathe in, stand up, push the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands together by chest. Chair pose, bend the knees, breathe in, sweep your arms up, spread the fingers, and reach your sit bones back. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. As you breathe, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Exhale, step or hop it back into plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, down, keep elbows in. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back, tuck your elbows in. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in. Step your left foot by left hand, right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down, step back for plank. Reach back to heels. On exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in. Step your right foot by right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down, step back for plank. Reach back to heels. On exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. On the breath, bend the knees. Then as you breathe, step or hop your legs between the hands. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Inhale, chair pose, knees are bent, lift your chest, reach your arms up, but reach your sit bones back. Exhale, stand hands together by chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping loose. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back, bend your right knee and sweep your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down, step back with left leg for plank. Reach back to heels. On exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands, left knees to the floor, and you're sweeping your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left leg forward, forward bend. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. On exhale, fold forward, bellies in. As you breathe in, stand up, lift your chest, reach your arms to the sky. And exhale, hands together by chest. Chair pose, bend the knees. Breathe in, sweep your arms up, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Exhale, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down and then inhale into upward facing dog. Move chest forward, lengthen legs back. Send your sit bones to heels and reach your elbows to hips. Keep drawing chest forward. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in. Step your left foot by left hand, right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down, step back for plank. Reach back to heels. On exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Move chest forward, lengthen legs back. Sit bones touch to heels. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in. Step your right foot by right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. As you push the floor away, you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down, step back for plank. You reach back to heels. On exhale, lower down. Breathe into cobra, move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. On the breath, bend the knees, and as you inhale, step or hop your legs between the hands. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. On the breath, bend the knees for chair pose, lift your chest, reach your arms up, spread the fingers. Exhale, stand, hands together by chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your left leg back, bend your left knee, push the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down, step back for plank. Reach back to heels, exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra, move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Lunge, inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands. Right knees to the floor. Push the floor away as you reach your arms up. Exhale, hands down, step forward, forward bend. As you breathe, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Exhale, forward bend, lengthen through the spine. As you breathe, stand up, lift your chest, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands together by chest. Chair pose, breathe in, bend the knees and sweep your arms up. Reach your arms up, but soften the shoulders. Exhale, fold forward, belly's in. As you breathe, move belly away from pelvis. Exhale, step or hop it back to plank. Lower down, elbows are in. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your left foot by left hand, right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down, step back for plank. Reach back to heels, exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra, move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, right foot by right hand, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step back for plank. Reach back to heels, exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra, move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. On the breath, bend the knees, step or hop your legs between the hands. On exhale, fold forward, belly's in. As you breathe in, lift the chest, reach your arms up, but reach your sit bones back, chair pose. Exhale, stand, hands together by chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, belly's in. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back, bend your right knee. As you push the floor away, you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back to heels. On exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Move chest forward to lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. In lunge, breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands, left knees to the floor, and push the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down, step forward for forward bend. As you breathe in, rise up. Exhale, hands together by chest. And just take a moment to notice how you feel. So coming into a series of poses all on the left side, and then we switch and bring the same series of poses all on the right side. Let's do, first of all, before we do those, we'll do Agnisara. So stand with your feet, core stand, your feet about 2 feet away from each other. Your hands are onto your thighs by your hip crease. Press your feet to the floor, lift the toes. 4 rounds, 2 slow, 2 fast. So from here, take a deep breath. And then exhale. Chin tucks in, suck the belly in and up. Let it go, suck it in. Let it go all the way back. Let it go back. Let it go, breathe in. And exhale. Chin tucks in. The belly sucks in and up. And let it go all the way back. Release all the way back. Too fast. Breathe in. And exhale. Agnisara, going as fast as you can. One more, breathe in. And exhale. Agnisara. And then release. Heel toe your feet together and stand at the front of your mat. As you exhale, hands together by chest. Feet presses to floor. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Inhale, step your right leg back, lunge, bend your knee and reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step back for plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and reach forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Warrior 2, inhale. Step your left foot forward between the hands. Your right foot is squared to the short edge of the mat. Your arms are reaching out towards the side. So bend the front knee and ankle are aligned. Back foot is squared, arms reach out to side. Relax your arms by the side of the shoulders. Press your feet to floor. Take a deep breath into upper back. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. On exhale, squeeze the mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back, elbows bent. On exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. On exhale, squeeze top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. On exhale, squeeze mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent. On exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Squeeze. Draw down. Release. Put your arms out to side for warrior 2. Press your feet to floor. And as you breathe in, telescoping ribs up. And as you exhale, go in a little deeper. Press down with the little toe side of your left foot. And then breathe in, keep lifting out of lower back. And as you exhale, feel as if you're sending your little toe of your left foot forward. Press down, feel as if the edge of your right foot is reaching towards the floor. And then breathe in, lift, lengthen away from there. And as you exhale, feel as if you're moving thighs away from each other. On the next breath, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And as you exhale, feel for pushing the floor away as you take this a little deeper. Reverse, not yet. Inhale into eagle warrior. Bring your left arm over the right and bind the hands. And as you breathe out, let your shoulders soften away from your ears. As you breathe in, lift your elbows up. The elbows are higher than heart. And as you breathe out, reach your forearms forward. Now breathe to the back of your heart. Feel the energizing heart with breath. And as you breathe out, draw your arm bones back. Feel the anchoring in your feet to floor. So then breathe in, deep breath. And as you breathe out, reach your forearms forward. Inhale, release. Put your arms out to side. Press your right foot to floor. Breathe in, reach your right arm up, opening right side ribs. And as you exhale, reverse. The right hand is now below or above the knee. Your left arm is over your left ear. Press into your right leg. Inhale, lift out of right side. And as you exhale, as you press your left foot to the floor, you're reaching left arm over left ear. Breathe to sternum, chest lifts. And as you exhale, as you reach, lengthen your little finger, extend it beyond others if you can. Sit bones press, feet presses to floor, and right from your lower back, you're lengthening out of lower back. And as you exhale, wrap in your left shoulder as you reach your left arm over left ear. Use your left arm, breathe in to pull your body up. Right hand supports your head and neck. From here, coming into extended warrior variation, bringing your left forearm onto left thigh. The right arm is around the back onto your thigh. Press into your left foot as you breathe. Glide your ribs away from left hip. On exhale, glide your left shoulder away from your left ear. As you breathe, breathe to sternum. You're moving chest and ribs forward. On exhale, glide your right shoulder away from your ear.
Anchor your right foot to floor, and then breathe in, move belly, move diaphragm, move chest forward. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're sending your left sit bone back. One more breath like this, deep breath. And then exhale, release. Moving straight from here into interlock. You're sliding your left arm under your left thigh and binding it with the right hand. If that's not accessible for you today, your left hand is to the floor. You can have a block and place your left hand onto a block. And so, or you can roll the chest open as you reach your arm to the sky. So you're pressing into your left foot. Breathe and glide your ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from your ear. And then breathe to sternum, deep breath. And as you breathe out, send your left sit bone back. And breathe, deep breath. Keep lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, moving both shoulders away from your ears. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. The hands are down on the inside of the front foot. From here, your next pose is extended warrior. So your right hand is coming down to the outside of your left foot. And your left hand is reaching up towards the sky. Press into your right leg, breathe in, lengthen ribs away from your right hip. And as you exhale, you're opening out towards the left. As you deep breath, keep gliding your left ribs away from left hip. On exhale, glide your left hip back as you roll the chest open to left. Now breathe to sternum, deep breath. On exhale, open your chest towards the left a little bit more. One more like this, breathe in. And exhale, release. From here, coming into twisting triangle. So you're straightening your left leg. Your left hand is reaching down and your right hand is reaching down, your left arm is reaching up. And breathe, keep gliding the belly away from your left thigh. On exhale, opening out towards the left. One more like this, deep breath. On exhale, release. Your next pose is pigeon. So place your right knee to the floor and ease your left foot towards the right edge of the mat. Straighten your right leg. Hands under the shoulders. Bear down into pelvis, breathe in, lift and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And on exhale, you're folding forward. As you breathe, breathe to lower back. On exhale, you're folding forward. That is it. Now, right from your pelvic bowl, feel your belly moving up away from pelvic bowl. On exhale, fold. Belly's in. On the next one, spread the breath into back ribs. And then on exhale, you're folding forward. Inhale, release, push the floor away as you come up. From here, coming into twisting pigeon towards your left foot. So you're sitting on your left sit bone. Your left foot is coming out at a right angle. Taking hold of the foot with both hands, so sternum to foot, or if you can go further, tuck your left elbow to the arc of your foot. Right hand is on top. Now breathe. As you breathe, glide your left side ribs away from left hip. On exhale, you're twisting towards the right. Breathe into lower back and opening lower back with breath. On exhale, twist to the right. Now breathe to sternum, deep breath. And as you breathe out, twist away from your left foot.
Inhale, release, and ease up from there. Your hands are under the shoulders. Press back into downward dog, and then walk your feet forward. You need a strap for this next pose. So this next pose is standing tortoise. Your strap, you make a big loop for your strap. So you've got a big loop for your strap, and then you're stepping into the strap. The strap is then just hanging. So it's just hanging this way. I'm sliding my right arm between thigh and then reach around and grab hold of the strap by right hip. And the left arm slides under and grabs hold of the strap. You press your feet to floor, and as you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're moving your chest towards your heels. The aim is to walk the strap, to bring your hands together at the back. That's the full expression of the pose. So from here, you can grab hold of the strap and then use the strap. The strap is around the back. You're moving your chest forward, using the strap to assist. As you press your feet to floor, breathe in, feel as if you're moving chest forward. And as you exhale, draw your chest back, moving chest towards heels. Deep breath, spread the breath into back ribs. And exhale as you're taking it a little deeper. One more breath like this. And then inhale, release. You're curling yourself up. And then step out of the strap. Strap out of your way. Standing at the front of your mat. On exhale, hands together by chest. As you breathe in, reach your arms out and up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Inhale, step your left leg back, bend your left knee, and reach your arms out and up. On exhale, hands are down and step back for plank. Reach back to heels, exhale, lower down, elbows are in. Breathe into cobra, move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Warrior 2, inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands. Sorry, step your right foot forward between the hands, you've done left. Bend the front knee and move your thigh away from you. Back foot, left foot is square to the short edge of the mat, your arms are reaching out to side. As you press down into both feet, breathe in, telescoping ribs up. And as you exhale, go in a little deeper. Press down with the little toe side of your right foot so your knee does not turn inwards. Press into both legs, breathe in, lift up, lift belly, diaphragm, chest. And as you exhale, go in a little deeper. Relax your arms by your sides for shoulder shrug. Now breathe into upper back, deep breath. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze, top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. On exhale, squeeze, mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent, exhale, squeeze. The low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back.
On exhale, squeeze mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back, elbows bent. On exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Release. Arms out to side for warrior two. Feet to anchor to the floor. And then breathe in. Feel as if you're lifting up away from feet. And as you exhale, taking it a little deeper. On your next breath, eagle warrior. As you breathe, bring your right arm over left and bind the hands. And as you breathe out, lift your elbows up, elbows are higher than heart. Now feel yourself rooted, feet are pressing to floor. Breathe and lengthen out of lower back. And as you breathe out, reach your forearms forward. Breathe to sternum, deep breath, filling heart with breath. And as you breathe out, draw your arm bones back so you open in the back of the heart. Now breathe there, breathe to the back of your heart. And as you exhale, let your shoulders soften away from your ears. Inhale, release, put your arms out to side. Press into your left leg, breathe in, reach your left arm up, open left side ribs. Reverse warrior. On exhale, your left hand is now below or above the knee. Your right arm reaches over your right ear. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. Press into your left leg as you breathe, lift out of left side. And as you exhale, wrap your right shoulder as you reach your right arm over right ear. Your right knee is bent. Now breathe as you breathe in, lift sternum. On exhale, wrap in that right shoulder, lengthen, reach with your little fingers, you reach the arm over your ear. Now breathe to sternum, lift chest. And as you exhale, wrap in the shoulder as you reach. Use your right arm breathing to pull your body up. Left hand supports your head and neck. Place your right forearm onto your right thigh. Left arm is around the back for extended warrior variation. You're pressing down, your right foot presses the floor, right forearm presses onto right thigh. As you breathe, lift out of right side. On exhale, glide your right shoulder away from your ear. Now breathe as you breathe, keep moving belly forward away from the pelvis. Move chest to chin. On exhale, relax your right ear to right shoulder. Breathe to the left side of your neck, deep breath. On exhale, relax your jaw. Your left shoulder is down away from your ear. As you press your right foot to floor, breathe in, glide your right ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, feel as if you're sending your right sit bone towards your left heel. Interlock. On the next breath, you're sliding your right arm under your right thigh and bind it with the left arm around the back by your thigh. That's further than you want to go. You can have the hand onto the floor or onto a block. Right hand to the floor or on a block by your right foot. Now breathe. As you breathe, glide your right ribs along your right thigh. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're tucking right sit bone under, glide your left shoulder down. As you breathe, breathe to heart, filling your heart with breath. And as you exhale, feel as if you're pushing the floor away with both legs. Breathe into lower back, deep breath. And then exhale, feeling for that release as you let go. From here, coming into extended warrior variant. Now you've done that. From here, bringing your left hand down to the outside of your right foot for extended twisting warrior. Your right arm is reaching up towards the sky. Press into your right leg, breathe, and let the ribs away from hip. As you press your left foot back, opening out towards the right. As you breathe, breathe to sternum, filling your heart with breath.
Press your right foot to floor, and then exhale, open out towards the right. Reach up with the fingertips. Breathe to lower back and lengthen lower ribs away from waist. And as you exhale, glide your right hip back as you reach your right fingertips skyward. Inhale, release. Triangle, reverse triangle. Your left hand is down to the outside of your right foot. Your right arm is reaching straight up towards the sky. Press your right foot to floor. And as you breathe, glide your ribs forward away from right hip. And as you press back into your left foot, open towards the right. Breathe to sternum, deep breath. And as you breathe out, twist towards the right. Left arm reaches down, right arm is reaching up. Try to relax your neck. Last one, press back. Anchor left foot to floor. And breathing, glide your side ribs, left ribs away from left hip. And exhale, open to the right. Inhale, release. Hands down either side of your right foot. Place your left knee to the floor. Pigeon. Ease your right foot towards the left edge of the mat. And then reach back into your left heel or foot. As you breathe in, bear down into pelvis, lengthen belly away from pelvis. On exhale, you fold forward over your right shin. Both feet are active. Spread the breath into back ribs. On exhale, folding a little deeper. As you breathe, feel for breathing into side ribs. On exhale, you're coming a little deeper. On the next breath, breathe in, move belly away from pelvis. And exhale, fold. Inhale, release. Twisting pigeon towards your right foot. You're sitting down on right sit bone, and you're easing your right foot forward at a right angle. Your right elbow will tuck into the arc of your right foot. And if you're not quite making that, you can take hold of the foot with both hands. Press into right sit bone, breathe, lift out of right side. And as you breathe out, you're twisting towards your right foot. Both feet are active. Now breathe into lower back and using this breath to soothe and to open lower back. And as you breathe out, twist towards the left. Breathe into sternum, filling heart with breath. And as you twist towards the left, relax your right shoulder away from your ear. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Bring your hands under the shoulders. And then step into downward facing dog. And then from downward facing dog, walk your feet forward. And then come up to stand. So your next pose today is standing pigeon. So you can do standing pigeon with your back up against the wall. In this way, you're standing on your right leg. You're lifting your left foot up. You reach your right hand down, take hold of the foot. And then you're moving your foot towards your chest. Keep the foot, try to not have the heel down, but you're lifting up. It comes out at a right angle, and eventually that foot will come to sternum. So you can do that with up against the wall. And if you want some more of a challenge in balancing, you're doing it freestanding, lifting up and bringing the foot towards the chest. Keep the hips down and keep drawing the foot in. Let your shoulders soften down. Press down into your right foot, breathe, and then feel for lifting out, lengthening out of lower back. And as you breathe out, drawing the foot towards sternum. Deep breath, keep lengthening left side ribs away from left hip. And as you exhale, you're taking it in, but don't force. And then one more like this, deep breath.
And as you exhale, you're coming in. And then release for the other side. Standing on your left leg, lift your right leg up. Left hand reaches down, it grabs hold of the ankles, the foot. And then breathe in. As you breathe out, you're drawing your foot towards the sternum. Keep lengthening your side ribs away from your right hip. And keep drawing the foot towards your chest. And then breathe. Breathe to sternum. And on exhale, you're drawing that foot in a little bit more. 2 more breaths. And then release. You have a strap handy for the next sequence of poses. So in the next sequence of poses, we'll do squats. Squat. So you're coming into a squat position. Okay. So your knees are bent. Your left arm comes over your right thigh in this way. And you make a fist or hands into prayer position. Your right hand is on top. So twisting squat. Your knees are aligned, your feet are aligned. As you press your feet to floor, breathe in and glide your ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, you're twisting towards the right. Now breathe. As you breathe, keep moving belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, twist towards the right and relax your right shoulder away from your ear. Your left knee wants to go further, goes forward, keep moving it back. And then breathe to sternum, deep breath. On exhale, twist. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. From here, step your feet about 4 inches apart. That's about the width of my fist. You're bringing your left arm down and between. So I'm sliding left arm between left thigh and the right arm is around the back and bind the hands. There. As you press your feet to floor, you breathe in and lengthen the ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, you're twisting towards the right. This is half twine and bind. If that's not working, then use a strap to assist. So you'll be using a strap in that way. So you feel this opening out the side ribs of your left side. So breathe in, press both feet to floor and lengthen the side ribs away from left hip. And as you exhale, twist to the right. Breathe to sternum, deep breath. As you twist towards the right, send your sit bones back. One more like this, deep breath, breathe to lower back, lengthen it out of lower back. Press your feet to floor and twist to right. Then inhale, release. You need your strap again for this next pose. This is twine and bind. So in this pose, you're doing this. You've got the strap and you're effectively lassoing your butt. So here, standing, I'm coming down into a squat position and I'm sliding. And then got hold of the strap. The strap is by around, so it's tucked under. And then holding the strap. Eventually, you're aiming to walk your hands closer towards each other. Press your feet to floor. Breathe in, glide your ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, you're twisting towards the right. Breathe to sternum, deep breath.
As you exhale, as you reach your sit bones back, twist to the right. One more breath like this. Inhale. And exhale, twist. Inhale, release. And then ease up. And do the same sequence on the other side. So coming into standing, into a squat. So your knees are bent. Your right arm is coming over your left thigh by the knee. You make a fist and bring your left hand on top. Press down into your feet and breathing, glide your right ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, twist to the left. As you breathe, feel for moving belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, as you twist towards the left, glide your left shoulder away from your ear. Now breathe into lower back. Keep lengthening lower ribs away from waist. On exhale, twist. And then inhale, release. And ease up from here. Your feet, they're about 4 inches away from each other. This is half twine and bind. So your right arm slides under your right thigh and reach it back. Your left arm is around the back and you're binding the hands by your right hip, or use a strap to bind. So use a strap to bind or bind with the hands. As you breathe, lengthen your ribs away from your right hip. On exhale, you're twisting to the left. Feet presses to floor and breathe, move belly away from pelvis, draw chest forward. And exhale, twist to the left. One more like this, deep breath. On exhale, twist. And then inhale, release. Twine and bind. So you're here, you're using the strap again. And you're coming down into a spot position. You lasso the right side of your butt. This time you're lassoing the left. So your knees are bent, the strap comes around and you lasso. So you then, your right arm is down towards the outside of your left thigh. And your left arm is around the back. Now breathe in as you sit those press, as you press your feet to floor, lengthen ribs away from waist. On exhale, you're twisting towards the left. Now breathe to sternum, deep breath. On exhale, as you twist towards the left, relax your shoulders away from your ears. Feel as if you're pressing down into heels, and then breathe, move belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, twist to left. And then inhale, release. Come down onto your back, lie down onto your back. Before you do this, you want to pat your back because you'll lie down on the back. And you'll be using the strap again. So you've got the strap. You're placing the strap around your right ankle. You're lying down onto your back, and then you're bringing the strap. You're bringing the strap around the back of your head, like so. So that's where you're going. But you're doing this from a lying down position. There. You then take hold of the strap with your left hand, and your right hand slides through. Your right hand slides through and takes hold of your left shin. You can keep your left foot straight and just work it in this way. So as you breathe, you're breathing into your lower back. And as you breathe out, you're aiming to bring your right foot behind your head. But today you're using the strap. And then breathe to where you feel this deep breath. And as you exhale, you're opening up the hips a little bit more.
2 more breaths there, deep breath. And then release. Take the strap off of your right ankle, place your right foot to the floor. Place the strap around your left ankle. Then maneuver the strap around the back of your skull. And then breathe in, opening to your left hip. And as you breathe out, shortening the strap, you're moving the strap around the back of your head. Eventually, the foot will come behind the back of your head. And then breathe into lower back. Keep feeling for opening into hips and hip flexors. And as you exhale, you're moving the foot, your left foot behind your head. And then 3 more breaths here, deep breaths. And inhale, release. From here, you'll lie down onto your back, your arms are out to the side. Cross your right leg over your left for a twisted root. And then from this position, as you press your lower back to floor, breathe in, lift your feet up away from the floor. And as you exhale, draw your knees are coming down towards your left armpit. Your head is in the opposite direction to knees. Bring your left hand onto your right thigh and use this to give you an assist as you draw your right knee closer towards the floor by your left hip, or closer towards left armpit, but don't force this. And then breathe to lower back as you're opening into lower back with breath. And as you exhale, relax your right shoulder away from your hip. As you breathe, keep moving your belly away from pelvis. And on exhale, allow your body just to relax a little bit more into this. And breathe to sternum. And as you breathe out, feeling for a deeper level of letting go. 1 more breath to where you feel this most. And exhale. Press your arms to floor. As you breathe in, ease back to center. Unwind the cross of your legs. Change the cross of your legs. Left is over right, twisted root. You can make the second cross, make the second cross. As you breathe in, press your lower back to floor. Lift your feet away from the floor. And as you breathe out, your knees are coming down towards your right armpit. Head is in the opposite direction. Your right hand can be onto the thigh or hip. As you breathe, you're lengthening out of lower back. And as you breathe out, just nudge your left knee closer towards your right hip. And if you're already at what feels like as far as you want to go, then just stay and then breathe into it. And breathe to sternum, deep breaths. On exhale, relax your left shoulder away from left ear. As you breathe, feel for moving belly away from pelvis. On exhale, letting go a little bit more. You're breathing into lower back, allowing the breath to open up into lower back. On exhale, release. Press your arms to floor, breathe in, and draw your knees back to center. Unwind the cross of your legs. And either place the soles of your feet onto the floor, the soles of your feet together, or straighten your legs as you lie down in your final pose, Shavasana. So let your arms relax by your side and your shoulders away from your ears. Lying down in Shavasana, completely relaxed. So relax your skull bones and relax your forehead. Relax eyes, eye sockets, and relax your jaw. So this is a good moment to open your mouth and move your jaw from side to side, helping to unlock the jawbone into the masseter muscles. And start muscles down the side of your neck, your scales muscles, helping to unlock all of these areas. So working with the poses we've done today, lots of twists. So really working into the area of cleansing through the compression and release. You're cleansing into the deeper organs, into belly, into gut, into colon. Let your shoulders soften away from your ears. And relax your upper back, your mid back. As you work towards your lower back, slightly tuck tailbone as if you're curling pubic bone to navel and lengthening sit bones to heels. And then feel that release into lower back. You relax your belly, you feel this opens your back even more. Now relax your thighs, the back of your thighs, your hamstrings, and the front of your thighs. You've worked these areas, so let them go now. Relax your knees, relax your calves, your shins, your ankles. Relax your heels, your feet and toes. Completely relax. Relax your diaphragm and relax your sternum. Now relax your arms, your shoulders. If you can, just let them slide away from your ears. And then relax your triceps and biceps. Relax your elbows, your forearms. Relax your hands. Relax your wrists, your hands, and fingers. Now still the mind. And just stay with the immediacy of what comes up for you. Just allow yourself to be in the moment. Just stay with feeling. As you lie here, begin to feel the edges of toes, the edges of your fingers. And then breathe into these edges. And as you exhale, feel just letting go. Allow these areas just to let go and to relax. And as you deepen your breath, stretch in a way that feels good to you. Give yourself a really nice stretch. Moving in a way that delights your body, that delights your spirit. And on the next breath, once you've had a good stretch, bend the knees and move your knees to chest. Hug your knees in. Roll to your left side towards your heart center. Keeping the neck very relaxed. Bring your right hand to the floor, bow your chest and breathe in. On exhale, push the floor away as you come all the way on back up. Coming into a seated position. Bring your hands together, the thumbs lightly touch sternum. Congratulate yourself for your practice, for your focus, and thanking you for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. As we finish, all that is honorable, all that is good in me, salutes all that is honorable and all that is good in you. Breathe in deeply. And exhale. Namaste. Thanks, everyone.